Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to day 19 of the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendars. We're on day 19 as I've mentioned, which means we're in almost 5 days to Christmas. So it's 6 days today, but tomorrow we'll have the final countdown. And I might even change the scenery slightly just for the final countdown, but we'll see what happens. Let's have a look at what we did so far last year. Actually, you know what? Let's do this differently today. Let's open up 19 and then we'll add the other characters afterwards. How about that? Let's do that for a change. So 19 is down here, just in front of the Millennium Falcon cockpit, and I've already taken a picture of the thing before you ask. I've preemptive striked that. Okay, so it looks like we've got some kind of creature. That's what it looks like. Just by the fact that there seems to be like what seems to be horns, but I can't be 100% on that, as we've been doing for the last few sessions. Been an absolute lifesaver, these face plates. I'm trying to get more. I've looked at, they haven't got them at the moment in the stores, so I'm going to try and keep looking and see if they have any more. Hopefully they've had a restock today and they've got some more come in. But they are absolutely brilliant. And unlike normal Lego base plates, these actually clip together with each other, which is quite handy because it means you can, potentially use them as part of the building, which you can't do on the normal Lego ones, which is a shame, which is a real shame. So the fact that these have that is quite cool. Okay, so the first piece looks like, oops, let me line that up there. The first piece is this thing. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, followed by this grey lantern type piece. And again, I'm using this little corner bit as a marker because it keeps moving, as you can see. Then we've got this grey cheese wedge which goes right on the front facing upwards, or facing downwards, whichever way, I don't know how you would say that. Right, and I'm going to flip this around a little bit because from this angle you can't really see what's going on, so I'm going to just flip it so we've got a side view so we can see what's happening here. Okay, then we've got this one on the back facing upwards. I think I know what creature this is, but I can't be 100% sure. At a guess at this stage, I think it's from The Force Awakens. As a clue, I can't say it for certain. It could easily be from A New Hope. I don't know, but I have a feeling this is a Force Awakens creature, but won't really know until I get to that point. Okay, and then we've got one of these or two of these. I've got two of these, so this one goes that side. So let's put that on that side first. I'm guessing that goes there. I'm trying to do this without it coming off, because they do tend to come off quite easily, Lego sometimes, that it takes a crowbar to get them off. And other times they just keep slipping off. I mean, it's going to happen because, I mean, at the end of the day, these are very small pieces. They're bound to not always be 100% accurate every single time. You know, the chaos theory and all that. But, oops. See, like right now, that's come off again. For the most part, they do generally stay together, especially if you don't play around with it too much. Okay, so this piece goes on top there. If at this stage you think you know what this creature is, and I'm pretty sure it is a creature, feel free to put a comment below. Once I've finished all this Canada, I will go back and I'll find out what these are. But for the moment, it's going to just be a case of, guesswork for the time being. Okay. It's saying that this goes on top of here, but there's not enough give to do that. Ah, right, okay, I'm with it. I understand now. As I said, the instructions are not always 100% clear, especially on these mini ones. On the normal instructions, they are usually very, very accurate. You can quite easily tell, for the most part. But on these calendar builds, sometimes it is a little bit of jiggery pokery and you have to kind of rework out everything. Because that apparently goes like that, but that wasn't really clear and difficult to put together. Well, not difficult, but just fiddly. Then we need this burgundy one. I'll put this burgundy one on first because the beige I think is going to cause a problem. I'll try and put the beige one on straight off. Oops. Wish it would stay still and stop coming off. Then another little clip, the beige clip, which I think faces that way this time. And then this little joint part. Let's keeps moving, stop moving please. And then we've got this other little piece, so we've got another little section here. In fact, I'm going to move this one, I'm going to animate this moving it back. And this is just so adds a bit of extra for the later video when I do it, the later speed build video, but also gives a bit of space so both cameras can see clearly what's going on. And I couldn't really do that with the other one, with the other without the base plate. I think one more move should be enough. Well, it's definitely a creature because looking at this moves. Don't know if you can see that it moves slightly, not massively, but it does. Oh, come on, really, Lego? Why does it sometimes you stay on and sometimes you just don't? So frustrating when you do that. Okay, let's pop that on. There we go. So now you can see what's happening a bit more. So that's it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I thought something was missing there for a minute, but it's not. Oh, I was hoping that would have stuck in there, but it doesn't. But what I'm going to do, so I've got an extra one of these red dots. So I'm going to put this red dot in first, and then put that on top. So I've got a bit of space to manoeuvre. Because if I elevate this creature, this part, it'd be easier to clip these things on. He says. Let's just mark it for a minute. See, like this one here, remember I just mentioned at the beginning how some of them fit really solidly and some of them don't. This one was very solid. It was hard to twist it around. If the rest was like that, this wouldn't keep falling apart. Okay, and then the other side. But let's try and get this the right way around to begin with, so I don't have to twist it. Ooh. Okay. The red nose at the front. It's Rudolph. It's Star Wars Rudolph. And then this fits here, apparently. Seems a bit of a strange place, but there you go. Oh, maybe it's not the creature I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's a bird of some kind. Yeah, I guess it's some kind of bird. Now I'm turning it round just because of the next piece. Because the next piece that goes on will be difficult to see from the side. And it's another fiddly piece as well. Similar to what we had yesterday with Harry Potter. Ooh. See, this is what I don't like. There we go, right. See, it's come off again. Why does it keep coming off? It needs to stay on and stop coming off. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Stay on. It's not like I'm not pushing it in hard enough. It just wants to keep coming off. It just wants to be difficult. Right. There we go. Oh, that was a task and a half. And then the last one, which I'm going to have to take the head off again. I'm doing it off screen because it's just too fiddly to do it on camera. Okay, this is quite tricky putting this on. No, I bet it will come off again. There we are, right. And, oh, okay, that's interesting. These, hold on. And there we have it. So, I'm not quite sure what creature this is, offhand. It doesn't immediately scream what it is. But any ideas? If you know what this creature this is off the top of your head, let me know. I mean, it almost looks like the Wampa, not the Wampa, is it the Wampas? No, not the Wampa, what's the creature that Luke rides? Can't think of the name of it right now. Tauntaun. It almost looks like a Tauntaun, but I don't think it is. But it could be a Tauntaun. It could easily be a Tauntaun, but it's not the right, to me it doesn't look the right colour for a Tauntaun. Actually, come to think of it, Tauntauns are kind of a greyish colour, aren't they? It could be a Tauntaun, but I say it's not amazingly clear to me what one this is. But anyway, tell me what you think. I hope you like this one. Well, it's definitely a very interesting character, this one here. But as I said, just to clarify what I was saying, is on these bits here, as you saw, keep coming off. These bits on the side keep coming off, but these bits, where the horns are, the bits by the horns, they're as stiff as anything. They're trying to twist them was really, really tough, and yet this bit keeps falling off. If this was as strong as that, it wouldn't move. That's the way Lego goes sometimes. Alright, so let's move what I think is a Tauntaun, now that I've looked at it. What I believe to be a Tauntaun, so we'll put him in the middle. And let's very quickly recap the previous ones. In no particular order, we have Luke and Lars' house. Rey from the Force Awakens trilogies. We'll move those out of the way. Got a battle droid and repair droid from the Phantom Menace and beyond. A-Wing from Empire Strikes Back. Sorry, a speeder from Empire Strikes Back. And the A-Wing from Return of the Jedi. Some kind of cruiser from the Force Awakens trilogies. Poe Dameron for the Force Awakens group, along with Dio from the same trilogies. TIE Dagger. This was from the Rise of Skywalker, and a Sith Trooper, which I think is from the same series. Luke's most famous X-Wing from the original trilogy. Razor Quest from Mandalorian. Trade Federation droid controller from Phantom Menace. The Falcon, which can be from any of the series, any of the ones. I'm not sure. That looks more like the original versions of it, but could be either. Plus the Porg. The little pod racer from the Phantom Menace again. And that's it for so far. So that's all the Star Wars ones at this stage. I'll take a photo shoot of this shortly, and I'll be putting that in the full video when it's ready. So if you want to see the Star Wars Day 20, tune in tomorrow, and I'll be with you then.